Hey, Colabcoaching yet again to share some wise words of wisdom for the week. It is a new topic for this week. You know what the topic is? It's a little bit deeper. Last week we talked about love because at the time of recording, it was Valentine's Day week. This week we're going to go a little bit deeper because it's after Valentine's Day. A lot of times a lot of people go out and celebrate Valentine's Day because of love. They feel they want to give appreciation to the people they care about. And it doesn't have to be with a significant other. You may just go out with your friends, and that's a beautiful thing as well. But Valentine's Day also brings in different thoughts about things that did not go so well in your past or not currently going well. So this topic that we're talking about is the triggers from your past pain. Are you still triggered from your past pain? Now, I'm here to say that it's okay. That's the biggest thing about it. It's okay that you still get triggered from your past pain, maybe from Valentine's Day, maybe from just seeing people on the street, watching different TV shows. Triggers can happen anywhere because of the fact that triggers are things that are just popping up in your mind. Now, there's a lot of different things you can do to prevent those triggers, but we'll get into that in a little bit. But the question I want to ask you is, are you still being triggered from your past pain? There's a couple questions I'm going to ask you throughout this conversation as well. And the first one I want to ask you is, are you still thinking about it daily, that past pain, or weekly? A lot of times some people may feel that the pain that they're feeling is not something that they feel on a daily basis, or it does feel on a daily basis. It might be weekly, it may be monthly, it may be certain times of the year. Just like seasonal depression, it happens during a time when things get a little bit colder. um, for those people that do feel that way, thankfully we're getting to more warmer weathers, hopefully by March and so forth. At the time of this recording is February 2025. Now, what I want you to think about here is that why why are you getting these triggers? Why are these triggers still happening? Was that past pain so deep and so deep rooted that you feel like you can't get out? Think about these questions because it's going to help you realize certain things. Yes, that means you have to go back and think about this pain again, unfortunately. But I want you to think about this in a more beneficial way. How can I use this to help me grow? How can I use this to help me heal? How can I use this to help reduce the triggers or get the triggers out of my mind completely? Because if you're that type of person that's hearing and feeling and experiencing these past pains on a daily basis, you need to get help. If you're feeling this and experiencing this on a weekly basis, monthly basis, yearly basis, you need to get help because that means you have unresolved issues. I'm not saying you should go get closure. I'm not saying that you should go heal completely because healing takes time as well. What I am saying is that you should go get help. Now, another question I want to ask you is, how long have you been feeling this way? Is this something that you felt recently? Was this something that just happened maybe a week ago, a month ago, a year ago? Or is this like 10, 15, 20 years of your life that you experienced this past pain and you're getting triggered by it? If that's the case, please go get help. Please go get help because why would you be taking so much time of your life? You only have one life to live and you are spending years dealing with this past pain. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel the way you feel because it's valid, because I don't know what your past pain is. But what I am saying is that you shouldn't be experiencing the negativity of that past pain. Yes, you experienced that, but now it's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to progress. It's time for you to excel. It's time for you to thrive. And if you're going through this situation and you're constantly being haunted, and yes, haunted like a ghost, you're being haunted by this past pain, that means that this is an issue. um One final question I want to ask you. I don't want to take this too long because right now, as I'm speaking and you're listening and you're watching me, I know you're feeling all the emotions right now. So I don't want you to be stuck in a cave and you turn off this video. I want you to really think about this. The last question is, why? Why are you waiting so long to talk about this? Are you talking about this to somebody? If you are, great, more power to you. But if you're not, why? What is holding you back from having this conversation? What is holding you back from experiencing the happiness that you really want to have, the resolution that you really want to have, the peace of mind that you really want to have? And yeah, it may take you time to get there, and you may think that this may never happen for you. But I'm here to say that there are people out here that want you to move past this pain. Loved ones that actually care about you, significant others that care about you, people who want to see you successful in your life. Um, this is something that's needed for you to move forward and propel. And again, I don't know what you went through. It may be the most traumatic experiences that you have ever experienced in your entire life. I understand. But what I am saying is that there are people out here that can help you move past these pains. And the triggers that we're talking about, let's talk a little bit about the triggers. Triggers be something like you walking down the street and you see somebody holding hands. That's a trigger. And now you're going back and thinking about the past pain. You may be thinking about certain foods that you've had with that person or significant other or whoever it may be, and that triggers you. It may be a movie. It may be a TV show. It may be a city. It may be a state. It may be a lot of different things. But triggers can be small. Triggers can be big. But I want you to realize that if you're not talking about these triggers, if you're not talking about this past pain, you will never be able to move forward and move past what happened to you. Simple as that. So ask yourself this question. Are you still triggered by your past pain? If you are, why? Is it because you're not talking about it? Is it because that you are trying to push it aside? Is it because that it's so heart-wrenching and it's so traumatic that you don't want to experience those thoughts again, but secretly you are experiencing them? Are you experiencing them daily? Are you experiencing them weekly? Are you experiencing them monthly or yearly? These are all the questions you should be asking yourself. And if you have a yes to any of these questions, that means you need to get help. What is stopping you from getting help? What is stopping you from moving forward and seeking happiness, seeking a peace of mind, seeking the joy that you really want to have? It's the past pain. Let's talk about it. Let's address it. It may be with me or maybe with someone else, but talking about it is always a solution. Now, if you're struggling with this, go get help. You can message me. You can go to my website, Colabcoach.com. Sign up for that free 15-minute coaching session. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Sign up and fill out that relationship checklist on my website so you can see exactly the things you want to talk about in more detail. Also, go to my website, go to my Facebook. You can write messages there. You go to my Instagram. You can write messages there. You could go on YouTube and write a comment in this video. Say, hey, I need help. You could also email me, colabcoaching@gmail.com. I want you to get help. I don't want you to be like, oh, I'm just going to deal with this. I've fallen deep into this. There's no way of me getting out. What's the point? No, it's 2025. Let's talk about it. Let's express it. And it may be hurtful. I get it. It may be hurtful. And it's even hurtful maybe if you're watching this video. But I'm telling you, talking about it is always a solution. Finally, if you just want to do the work by yourself, I understand. Some people they want to do the work by themselves. This book is going to help you. Fresh Eyes Solve Problems Easier, the Self-Love Relationship Project. It's all about self-love. It's all about understanding all the triggers that happen in your life, how to become a better person. It's available Barnes and Nobles, Amazon. It's also an audiobook on Audible. You can go to Dorrance Publishing. Then you can buy it directly from there. Write a review. Tell me what you thought about this. If this is helpful for your situation with your past pain, your triggers, let me know. Finally, share this with anyone that you know. And this video may not be for you, but if you know someone that is struggling with this, just send them this video. Just tell them to watch it. It's as simple as that. They can make a decision on their own what they want to do with it, but send them this video. With that being said, have a wonderful day. Be safe out there. And also, if you have any more topics you want me to talk about, let's talk about it. Write me a message as well. Be safe out there. Have a wonderful day. Bye.